Hi, I'm Heather Catchpole, and today I'm going to talk to you about density. Now, density is a word for something that relates mass, which is essentially how heavy something is, to its volume, which is essentially how much it contains. This jar of water has a volume which is represented by the space inside it. It also has mass, which is pretty much its weight. Now, we're going to look at density in the context of making our own lava lamp. And to do that, I'm going to use this water with some colour. Let's make it red to go with lava. Now, before we even go any further, you can see what's happening to the food colouring in the water. Instead of floating on the top of the water, the food colouring actually sinks to the bottom and makes these lovely sort of patterns. So what would you say about the density of the food colouring? Is it denser or less dense than the water? Now, to this we're going to add some oil. Now, most of you know that oil and water don't mix. So as we add our oil, we'll see that that also forms a layer separate to the water. If you look closely, you can see that the oil is floating on top of the water. So that would tell you that the oil is less dense than the water. Now we're going to add our secret ingredient, salt. The idea is that the salt is going to attach to the oil, and because the salt is also denser than water, bring that oil down into the water component, like a lava lamp. But since, unlike oil, which doesn't mix into the water, salt dissolves in water, this salt should then dissolve in the water and then allow the bubble of oil to rise back up through the water again, making our homemade lava lamp. Let's give it a shot. Not bad at all. If you look very closely there, you can see these bubbles slowly forming at the bottom. Let's try a bit more. The salt brings the oil down, the salt dissolves in the water and comes back up again. Beautiful. Now you can tell that salt is actually denser than water when you look at seawater. Seawater is very salty water. When fresh water comes out of rivers into the sea, that fresh water will actually sit on the top and form a plume of water, while the colder, salty water goes to the bottom. This kind of play with density, with dense things being more and less dense, is what drives the ocean currents. So it has a big part to play in our world and the climate of our world as well. That's just a little bit on density. Thanks for listening, and we'll hope to catch you later.